What's up, everyone? This is Spencer with BestPropsToday.com, and we have real-life NFL football here on Thursday as the NFL kicks off with the Ravens at the Chiefs. So I'm going to be outlining my three favorite player props within that, and you can place these on Sportsbooks or your favorite DFS site like PrizePicks, Sleeper, or Underdog Fantasy. So let's get right into it. My first pick for the Chiefs-Ravens Week 1 Thursday night football game is Derrick Henry over 64 rushing yards. Now, Henry obviously was just picked up by the Ravens in the offseason, and I'm expecting him to get a lot of carries in this game. Why? Because that's where the Chiefs are the most vulnerable. If you remember last season in the AFC Championship, the Ravens didn't run the ball nearly enough, and that led to their demise, losing that game. And I don't think they're going to make that mistake again. So I like Henry to get plenty of carries, maybe upwards of 20 to 25, to go over 64 rushing yards. Namely, FanDuel and Underdog both have this prop at 67.5. That's only a 3.5 yard difference, but I like that we're locking it in at 64. And those little differences can really add up throughout the entire season. So I will definitely take them where I can get them. And the Chiefs allowed 4.4 yards per carry last season, which was 9th highest in the NFL. They were also bottom 10 in run DVOA. So Henry over 64 yards is our first play. Looking at our second of three picks for this game, we like the running back from the other side, Isaiah Pacheco, to go over 2.5 receptions. Now, Pacheco, he's gone over this in 9 of his last 13 games, which includes the playoffs. And Baltimore, they're a little soft on the receiving end for opposing running backs, allowing the 8th most receptions to the running back position last year. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Samaje Perine was just signed to the Kansas City Chiefs, and he was brought in to handle some of that third down work and maybe take some of those receptions away from Pacheco. But he literally just signed last week. Even though he'll be active for this game, I really don't know how much he will play, how many snaps he will be on the field, as he's really trying to get acclimated and he's learning the system. Even if he does play a somewhat substantial amount, I think Pacheco can go over this. He has made a ton of progress in the offseason, according to the reports, to be a better receiver and a full 3-down back. The matchup, the recent history here with Pacheco, I think it all leads to the over. That is our second prop, Isaiah Pacheco, over 2.5 receptions. Now, running it with our third and final prop for this slate, we have Lamar Jackson under 32 pass attempts, and I already touched on this. I think the Ravens are going to run the football in this game. I think they're going to attack the Chiefs up front, where they're a little bit vulnerable against the run. So that's obviously going to lead to Lamar Jackson going under on his pass attempts, which he was 11, 4, and 1 to the under on pass attempts, under 32 pass attempts in the regular season last year. Now, another green light for this prop. FanDuel Sportsbook has it at 30.5 pass attempts with the under juice to minus 128. Right here, we're getting it at 32. I know it seems like a little difference, but whenever you can get those little differences, and especially a nice, sharp sportsbook when it comes to player props, like FanDuel is telling you that the line should be 30.5 with juice to the under, and you can get 32, that's really good value. And like I said before, all that little value where you can get it at the margins will add up over time, and put you in a better position to cash. So that's exactly what we're doing here tonight for the Thursday night football game. And speaking of putting you in a better position to cash, how about putting yourself in a better position to get a higher payout? So if you take these 3 picks that we just said, Derrick Henry over 64 rush yards, Pacheco over 2.5 receptions, and Lamar Jackson under 32 pass attempts, if you take those and plug them into PrizePicks as is, you will 5x your stake if they all hit. Now, there is another fantasy site, maybe you know it, maybe you don't, called Dabble Fantasy. And if you put all these in, as you can see on your screen here, put all these in and they all hit, you will 6x your stake instead of the 5x on PrizePicks. And they have a pretty good selection there over on Dabble Fantasy. So I like playing over there. And I like, playing these 3 props over there on Thursday night. And you can get $25 free when you deposit just $5 with promo code BEST. Excellent way to check out the site. I will drop a link in the comment section below. If you want to try that out, just click the link, sign up, deposit $5, $25 free automatically hits your account. Great way to try out the site. And if you need help, mix and match or just run with these picks that we went over here today. That's all from me. Good luck in all your plays and happy cashing.